The world may know Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani as country music royalty turned pop-folk power couple. But behind the glamorous smiles and flawless performances, cracks are starting to show. After months of subtle hints and uncharacteristic silences during interviews, sources close to the Voice judge reveal that Shelton has been actively seeking advice to save his marriage, and the truth behind their struggle might surprise even their most loyal fans. From stage chemistry to real-life challenges, Blake and Gwen's relationship has always been a storybook romance, one born from heartbreak, hope, and harmony. When they met on The Voice in 2015, both were navigating the wreckage of divorces, Blake from Miranda Lambert and Gwen from Gavin Rossdale. Their chemistry was instant. They weren't just co-stars, they became confidants and eventually soulmates. But as with all fairy tales, reality eventually crept in. The whirlwind that once bound them together, music, fame, and mutual healing, has become the very storm that now threatens to tear them apart. According to an insider, Blake feels like he and Gwen live in two different worlds. He's country through and through, and she's California pop. It worked at first because opposites attracted, but now those differences are creating distance. Blake's silent struggle in Oklahoma. Those close to Shelton say he's been spending more and more time at his Oklahoma ranch, away from the spotlight, and lately, away from Gwen. His friends have noticed him retreating emotionally, often opening up about feeling disconnected from the life he and Gwen built in Los Angeles. Blake, a simple guy, said a longtime friend. He loves fishing, grilling, and quiet nights. Gwen thrives on creativity and reinvention. She's got projects, fashion lines, new music, and the boys to raise. They're just living at different speeds. Rumor has it Blake has turned to a few trusted friends for advice, including former The Voice co-star Kelly Clarkson, who herself has navigated the rough seas of divorce. Clarkson reportedly urged him to fight for the friendship first, not the fame. Gwen's California confession. Meanwhile, Stefani has been equally candid with her circle in California. Insiders claim she's expressed feeling unheard, that Blake shuts down whenever she tries to talk about deeper emotional issues. Gwen loves Blake deeply, one source close to her shared, but she worries that he's given up trying to bridge their emotional gap. She's used to communication, to creative connection, and lately there's just silence. Gwen has reportedly confided in close friends that she feels stuck between being a wife and being an artist. While she adores their life together, she struggles with the shift from her high-energy Los Angeles world to Blake's laid-back country lifestyle. In her own words during a recent interview, Gwen admitted that relationships take work, especially when you're both strong-willed. Fans thought she was simply being philosophical, but in hindsight, it might have been a quiet cry for help. The advice that could save them. Blake's recent search for guidance hasn't gone unnoticed in Nashville. He's been in touch with a few of his longtime mentors in country music, reportedly including Reba McEntire, who has offered her trademark straight talk. A source says Reba told Blake, "Don't let pride destroy what love built. If you can sing together, you can talk together." Blake is said to be taking those words to heart. Friends claim he's considering couples therapy, a big step for a man known for keeping his emotions private. One Nashville insider said, "He's old school. The idea of sitting in a therapist's office wasn't appealing to him, but he realizes that something's gotta give." A tense turning point on The Voice. Fans also began picking up on subtle tension during the pair's recent guest appearance on The Voice. Gone were the playful jabs and on-camera flirtations that used to define their dynamic. Instead, Blake seemed unusually quiet while Gwen appeared eager to fill the silence, a shift viewers described as awkward and uncomfortable. Social media buzzed with speculation. What happened to Stefani? They don't even look at each other the same way anymore. Blake seems checked out. Gwen's trying too hard to keep it light. The couple's publicist quickly dismissed rumors of trouble, calling them baseless, but insiders insist the tension is very real. "They're professionals," said a production staffer, "but you can feel the distance. The sparkle they used to have, it's dimmed." Between music and marriage. The heart of the problem, those close to the couple say, may be creative direction. While Blake has embraced retirement from The Voice and is content performing occasionally and living quietly, Gwen is in a new creative renaissance, writing, recording, and rebranding herself once again. "She wants to keep evolving," said a friend. "Blake's content where he is. He doesn't want to chase the next big thing, he's found peace. But Gwen still craves that artistic thrill." Their differences, once charming, now highlight a painful truth. Their paths may no longer run parallel. Yet, neither has given up. Blake, according to reports, told a friend, "We can't keep pretending everything's fine. I love her too much to fake it." A glimmer of hope. Despite the rumors, both stars still wear their wedding rings, and both have spoken affectionately about each other in recent interviews. Blake recently shared that Gwen changed my life in every way possible, while Gwen posted a throwback photo captioned simply, "My forever." Insiders interpret these small gestures as signs of hope. "They're not done," one close source said. "They're hurting, but they're fighting, just quietly this time." Fans rally around them. The couple's fan base, affectionately known as Stefani Nation, has taken to social media to offer support. One fan tweeted, "Love isn't easy, even legends struggle. We're rooting for you, Blake and Gwen." Another wrote, "Relationships evolve. Hope they find each other again in the chaos." As one fan perfectly put it, "They've written some of the best love songs together. Maybe this is just another verse in their story." What comes next? If sources are right, Blake and Gwen are approaching a crucial crossroads. Will therapy, honesty, and reflection bring them closer, or will their differences finally become too wide to bridge? For now, Blake seems committed to finding a way back. He's told friends that he doesn't want another divorce, and he's ready to put in the work. Gwen, ever the romantic, has reportedly agreed to take a short break from some of her projects to focus on the marriage. Whether this marks the beginning of healing or a heartbreaking goodbye remains to be seen. But one thing's certain. After years of music, marriage, and millions of fans watching their every move, Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani's love story still holds everyone's attention, proof that even the strongest voices can hit rough notes. But true harmony is always worth fighting for.